Hello everyone, welcome back to Mage Knight. We're in the middle of a conquest game as Goldex. So far we've played day one and night one, kind of burned through a mage tower, a keep, and this dude, and picked up way more healing than seems reasonable, and yet here we are in day two. Honestly, it looks like an excellent day two already. I don't think I really need to rethink. I've got a bunch of move cards, and what I want to do right now is move. Mana Steal could be something. I could steal this green and maybe have a 2-mana turn at some point. But right now, I just want to go in here. I guess I am leveling up. Which means I'm getting a skill, so I should look at these to see what I might have more of. This is cost 1 less to explore, or gain 1 attack or reduce an enemy's armor. No, enemy's attack by 1? Oh, exploring always costs 1 move less. Interesting. Well, we'd have to take regeneration, which I think you can agree would be way too much healing. Heroic Tail likes hiring units. That's something I would like to do. Fix my reputation as well. Pure Magic is nice if I were loaded with mana, but right now all I'm loaded with is red. The white's about to disappear. I think I'm probably taking Heroic Tail and then looking for somewhere to go hire dudes. Pick up scouts in the village, maybe? I'd prefer, of course, to find another keep or something to hire the golems at. And also just conquering keeps is nice. But I don't have the influence right now, so we just have to move in there. It's like 2 move cards. And then after that, I'm going to want more moves. So it's basically just down to Mana Steal or Early Bird. I don't need Great Start at all. Early Bird gives me a bit more time. Mana Steal gives me maybe a 2-mana turn at some point. But since there's already 1 black in the source, I don't know. There'll probably be some turn when I just want a green and I don't want whatever other mana's in there, and then Mana Steal will just have done nothing. So I think I'll just take the Early Bird. It's a little bit lame, but what can you do? He took Great Start. Oh well. So here we go. We spend a... Oh, I have gold mana. I started in a glade. That's nice. Well, I'll turn that into white quite happily. I guess I'll spend these guys. I can explore as well. Like so. Spend 6 move to get to here, and then explore with 1 move left over. Look at that, another keep, although it's a bit tricky to get to. I don't know. I don't have any siege attacks, so them being double fortified doesn't matter that much to me. It's just like this costs 1 extra move, and it's like, that's fine. You could just imagine it was on a hill or something. Okay, cool. And then we pay them. They're 3 mana. 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Seems good. What are my new skills? Motivation's a good one. Playing cards sideways is always nice. This is basically you can pay mana to make play sideways cards better once a turn. And if the color matches the color of the card, it's worth even more. I'm not exactly loaded on mana, so maybe I don't want that, and motivation is generally quite good. Especially green. Yeah. Just give me Heroic Tail and green motivation, I think. Yeah. Gained site conquest rewards. Yes, I did gain those. It was leveling up. Dummy just moves slowly again. Always nice to see. Now I could maybe chill out here and pick up some more mana, some more white. I'd kind of like to head over to that keep, I think. Find out who's there and get ready to march. The problem is, like, Heroic Tail isn't going to do anything. Because I won't be able to get into the keep without spending it, probably. I don't know. Maybe I could. Motivation and thugs? I probably could. Just as long as I'm willing to spend a moment waiting. Okay, powered mana draw is going to be quite nice because I can turn this black into like a red or into 2 reds or something like that. Not this black. Yeah, this black. Spend a white from hand to turn this black. I'll gain green here, maybe. I don't know. It'll be lovely. Anyway, so we make 2 moves to here. And it's blue heroes. Man, my reputation is really taking a hit, huh? Okay. Well, I mean, this is an easy fight. It's just 3 wounds and then 4 damage, right? Could I do it now? I could improvise discarding mana draw to move in. Take 3 wounds on the chin. I mean, I'd have to use the thugs for attack, which is fine, but I would still be short 1 attack, so I would have to use motivation to get in now. I think that's fine. Let's do it. Okay, I don't get to use my green. That's too bad. So we improvise discarding... I guess I'm not using the mana draw, right? I mean, mana draw, I guess, is kind of like +2 to something because it can, well, no, it lets me turn my white mana into a +2 to something. I'm trying to see if I can get away with holding on to Heroic Tail. This way I take 3 wounds and then I play, let's say, both of these. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't even have to spend my mana draw to get in. Okay. So that's the plan, I guess. We move 3. It's just not going to be a lot of mana today, apparently, that's all. And I'm glad I didn't take Mana Steal, although I guess it turns out he would have gone after me anyway. Okay, so we take the 2 wounds. No problem there. In the block phase. And then I deal 4 damage in return. Getting through. My reputation is going to be quite unpleasant, but hopefully we can fix that. And then I'm going to get rid of the wounds with potion making. I guess I could consider using the thugs to attack. Ah, no, I'll use the thugs to hire people. I'll tell a Heroic Tail and the thugs will be like, you better tell your friends or else. Okay. Did I level up again? Apparently. Good work. Oh, I'm going to have 8 cards also. That should help. Good old keeps. All right. There's still no white in the source, and that's not going to change anytime soon. I guess maybe it could if I... crystallize the green that's there, which I probably will. Now we have some hiring to do. I have space for 2 units. Cost 11 plus 2 to hire them both is 13. That should be easy peasy. We start off by powering a threaten, so that's gonna, you know, make us no friends, I agree. But I kind of want to do that so that I have room for this red crystal. And I think we're spending the thugs as well. Which is looking bad for my reputation, but we're gonna at least patch things over a bit with a heroic tale. Powered with white. So I'll get the reputation back and the fame as well. And what am I up to now? 6, 11. Oh, this is more than I need by a lot. Well, I mean, I could not power this, but then my explosive bolt's not doing as much. I could save the explosive bolt for damage, I guess. But then I'm not getting this white. So he said it costs 13 to get in here, to get both of these guys. Which is true, I agree. I guess I could save the thugs. Now I have 5, 11, 13. Okay, fine. And I still found a use for my red mana, so I don't have to do anything with this. And then I'll just tranquility this away and crystallize the green. Not many wounds left in my deck, right? Yeah, none. So in fact, I think I should... Well, first of all... Okay, good. So I remember I had a discussion with the mod author in the YouTube comments when I pointed out there was this bug where I clicked the thing twice and the card didn't go in. And the author said, "Oh, I never thought anyone would double click on units. I'll add a fix." And this is the first time I'm testing the fix. I thought it would be like, oh, it just hires them both for you, but it says, hang on, you have to wait till I'm done moving the card, which is fair enough. All right. So end turn, and now I may, if I like, discard a card to keep this in hand. I will certainly do so, because I don't need restoration right now. Do I need rage? Who knows? And we're quickly outpacing the dummy, which is nice. And I should be able to find a use for my scouts. In fact, let's use them now. Move to and explore. Ooh, I can reach a lot of places, huh? Explore putting countryside here so that I can put core tiles here and here. Seems to be a reasonable plan. The scouts let me do this because you may reveal a new tile at a distance of 2 spaces instead of 1. So in this way, I'm kind of putting this tile that I don't really want to go to out of the way. Okay, I'm not going to spend 3 green mana there, and I'm probably not going to get these mages. But there is blue in the source, and so I could power a move to reveal both of these core tiles. It has to be in this order because the core tile needs 2 neighbors. It's a keep! I love keeps. Okay, I still have 2 move left. I might consider not doing this if I wanted... Oh, who's in the keep, by the way? Okay. I have 2 move left. If I could, go into the keep and take it, I would love to. I'd have to play something sideways, obviously. But between my thugs and guardian golems, I do have enough damage. Right, so raid sideways for move. And that gets me into this forest keep. Oh, no, hang on. That would provoke these guys, and I'm not really prepared to deal with both of them, I don't think. Okay, so put back the sideways rage for now. Honestly, I don't think I can handle the catapults even like without any funny business. Not very well, anyway. I have to come up with 4 damage and also deal with all that their 7 damage that they have. I mean, I could play 3 cards sideways as move. No. Yeah. I could just, I guess, take the wounds to hand. Play 1 card sideways to reduce the wounds to 2. Okay, so finish exploring. Play, let's say, will focus sideways to reduce their attack to 6. Take 2 wounds. Use the rage plus the guardian golems to defeat them. And then be ready to march on the keep at nightfall. What am I doing with the thugs in that case? Basically nothing. Could I do something? I could attack with them, but not very productively. It would let me, I don't know, spend some reputation to keep cards in hand. I don't think that's very good. I was like, I could stall a little bit is all by, I could spend more time crystallizing perhaps if I kept more cards in hand. But I don't even know there will be mana in the source to crystallize with next turn. So I don't think it's worth doing. Okay, so I think I will take on the stone throwers. I think that's what they're technically called, right? Yeah, orc stone thrower. So I'll spend my last 2 move revealing this tile. No city here either, huh? But another keep? Are you kidding me? All right. 3 in a row like this is happy news for me. And look at this, a nice crystal mine I could use to accumulate whatever I want while getting ready to assault the city, perhaps. We know the last 2 tiles are both cities. Okay. Anyway, so now that I'm done moving, remember I spent 2 and the scouts to reveal this. I used the scouts' ability to reveal this, including their 2 move, then power to move to reveal these. Now I'm out of move and I challenge you. I play Rage. Well, I guess Will Focus sideways. I don't know. No, Rage sideways, because Will Focus is a green crystal if nothing else. Rage sideways to reduce your attack to 6. These guys have, remember, Cumbersome, which isn't in the rulebook up here, but is somewhere in the Lost Legion rulebook. You know, you could flip through the pages of this, but it, I have it in a PDF and I know what that rule is, so I'm not gonna dig through the rulebook now. Anyway, so that reduces his attack to 6. It's not a block. I'm playing this as move. Reduces the attack to 6, then I take 2 wounds. Now the attack phase is over. I spend the Guardian Golems. Oh, also, by the way, it would have been illegal to attack and then use the leftover move from the move phase. There's once you start combat, your leftover move is removed. So, in case that might have seemed clever, it's not a thing I could do. So that attacks for 2. Oh. Right, I needed the rage to attack for 2. Well, okay, let's actually play Will Focus side or Crystal Joy sideways then, because now at least I know I'll be able to crystallize green next turn. rather than crystallizing whatever shows up in the source, which might be black or red. At least this will give me something useful. So anyway, then I spend my rage and the golems to attack, and I defeat it. That's interesting. Because the card was sideways, it knew I wasn't eligible to reclaim it? Interesting. Okay, and then my... turns out it would have been better to keep the Crystal Joy. Oh! Well, oh no, that's just so greedy. Because if it turns blue, you can actually dump a wound to keep the Crystal Joy in hand. That would be an insane high roll. You know what? I'm gonna not just like roll this back, but I will roll this back and then re-roll the die, so that I have, now that I've thought about the probabilities, I could go for what I think is the higher odds, and then if I get unlucky, I'm still punished. So I spend the Crystal Joys. Get out of here. Discard ability to get rid of Crystallize or Will Focus, and then turns up green. Okay, so it turns out to not matter. But if it turns up blue, so if it turns out black, it's worse for me, black or red. And if it turns out blue or gold, it's better. So I don't know. Maybe it wasn't right to even risk this, but here we are. Yeah, okay, done. And I'll call the end of round myself. Oh, this is still in my discard, I see. It was waiting for me to resolve it. Fine. End of round. Yep. Look at all these cards. I have a Heroic Tale. Of course, I'm full up on units, but we've revealed core tiles now, and I can start buying good ones. Probably, well, I'm only at -1. Heroes aren't going to be that bad. I have Heroic Tale in hand, and I have Thugs. I have Concentrate for the Heroic Tale. I could get a lot of influence this round, I think. Oh, I also have Motivation. Maybe I should take this keep first. No, that just makes my influence, my reputation even worse. So if I wanted to hire both of these guys, this would be like 11 effectively, if we count my reputation. I would need 19 influence to hire them both. I could use the Thugs while I'm at it to replace the Thugs and say the Scouts. I could use the Scouts to explore as well. No, I can't reach anywhere to explore anymore. Okay. What if I went for a Preparation Threaten? Or even Mana Draw to give me 2 white instead of 1? For my 2 influence cards? I have white crystals. I probably should not be shy. I only have 1. I mean, I feel like this round I'm just going to be marching through these keeps. Because this one's guaranteed to be adjacent to a city, right? Which is kind of nice. It means it should be no trouble to conquer the city during the day. I mean, I don't have any spells except for one that doesn't really matter at night. So daytime versus nighttime is not a big deal to me. Also, something weird that I noticed it won't show me scores. Okay. Anyway, I noticed in the scores it shows you mazes / labyrinths. But there's no such thing as a labyrinth. There's just a maze. No, there is a labyrinth. I've just never seen one. It's a labyrinth on a core tile. Okay, I was wondering when I saw this. Is this just a normal maze? No, it's a labyrinth. Okay, so mazes on core tiles are labyrinths. Which is kind of the same deal, except that you fight a red enemy instead, and you get an advanced action as well as the normal results. Okay. Sure. Okay, so how much could I get with what I have right now influencing, right? Like, I mean, this is 9 already. With just, oh, right, I don't want 2 white. I want a green and a white. So maybe, yeah, I mean, and with motivation, I think that would be fine. So maybe we do pick up the influence. 9, power this with white from the source, let's say. 13, power the threaten, that's 18, and I think that's what we said we needed, or close to it. No, we need 19, just play like a move sideways, or my heal, probably. Okay, you know what, let's take, let's take sparing power. Dummy takes preparation. Okay. Wait. This whole plan, well, my plan was about preparing threaten. Give me that back. Okay, well, whatever. I'll just do without it. Where are the... Okay, are they up here? Spare tactics cards. Script uses cards hidden under the table? Interesting. Okay, well, I can't look at that, apparently. What is that? There's like something there. Interesting. Sneaky. So I could take these away and give dummy a different tactic if I were taking this. But like, okay, what can I do with sparing power? Like, it should be okay, right? 9, 13. I don't know, but I really want the threaten. Yeah. So let's take preparation away. Give it to you. Is it gonna know? No, it thinks I still have tactic 6. Okay, well, whatever. And we'll... Dummy chose the lowest card available, so I guess we'll pretend it took the lowest card as well, which is sparing power. So I'll just take these cards and put them all back on Dummy's deck, and everything will be fine. Okay, now give me my threaten. And I want my motivation to give me green, I think. Actually, I don't need it. I have plenty of cards. I want to save motivation for when it'll do something important, and just giving me a single green token effectively is like not, or crystal, is not that good. Hand size is the important part. The mana is like, you know, you can take it or leave it. Oh, don't forget I have the thugs. Oh, maybe I don't need to do all this nonsense. Right. I have the thugs. Was that why I realized I didn't need preparation? 9, 13, 17. Yeah, let's just use the thugs and play like 2 cards sideways. It won't be the end of the world. Okay, so fine. Let me give you this back. I really apologize for messing with your life. there's the same 5 cards you just drew. Now, I will use my tactic to store a card. There. But I will... Actually, I shouldn't do that. Give me back the Threaten. Threaten should be in the deck when I... use this. And I don't know what it is. It's face down, so... There we go. Did I finally get all this? Yeah, looks good now. Okay, so I have 8 cards. They don't include Threaten. They do include a random card in... Well, no. Sorry, there's a random card here. Okay. So. Now, we don't want the motivation. We do want this. Powered green. Influence 9. 13. 17. 18. 19? Do I want to keep my moves or my rage? Probably my rage, actually. I don't know, I'm getting enough move from these guys, and it might be... This is not exactly easy terrain to move into. Let's keep the move, yeah. Actually, I could play Crystal Joy sideways. I don't think I'm going to have like mana just lying around that I don't know what to do with anytime soon. So... Before I sell the scouts, I can use them in the movement phase to look at the face... to look at a token. I choose this one. Okay. Now, technically, they're still face down. But I'll just leave them face up so I remember what they are. Okay, so let's just double check that this is enough influence. 9, 13, 17, 19. They want a total of 17, and my influence is effectively -2. Now, you can't use heroes during assaults cheaply, but that's okay. They have physical resistance and 3 armor, so they'll be useful enough, even if I can't, I don't know. I mean, they're better than scouts, right? So, and it, yeah. Now, let's count how this does for my reputation. I lose 1 for using the thugs, which I've already counted here. But I gain 2 for hiring 2 units. Well, I didn't do much with those stupid thugs, huh? I just hired them and dragged them around. I think I bullied someone else to hire golems, maybe? I don't know. So I gain 2 rep and also 2 fame. Yeah. That's my heroic tale. We even tricked some actual heroes with it. Our dummy's going a bit faster this time, but I'm drawing 8 cards a turn, so that should be fine. We got a bunch of moves. It's 5 to move in there. I guess the heroes are kind of counterfeiting my guardian golems in a way. Oh my god, heal 4? Maybe I'll just use the heroes to help me hire another thing once I get... Well, I don't know if I'm going to get enough fame for that. Probably, certainly not this round. So maybe I'll have to pay them some influence. These guys have 6 armor, unbelievable. How am I dealing with these dudes exactly? I'm not sure. What's in the source? Green and white. I think we just use the green and a swiftness. Kind of the worst move here because it can't be powered by the source and it's not that useful as an attack. Actually, could I take these guys somehow? mean, all my attacks are physical, so probably not. Right? They're arcane resistant. Five, 10. I mean, I guess actually maybe I could with the heroes and stuff. The problem is, how do I deal with his attack? He's arcane resistant, so I can't stop him from attacking. And there's 2 brown tokens attacking me. It would be kind of a nuisance. Well, I'm not going to get to spare much power, huh? With all these keeps. Maybe I should have picked something else. Oh well. I think I should just keep tearing my way through the keeps, right? A man who owns 5 keeps is unstoppable. Or 4 keeps? How many do I own? 1, 2. Okay, so it will be 4. I don't know, I'm tempted to try to deal with that dragon instead. But I want to get through the keeps anyway. And maybe get to here, so okay. This is my move. And I haven't really worked out exactly what I'm going to do about the damage, but I'm pretty sure I'm just taking it on the chin and then healing it right away. Seems pretty reasonable, right? And as for dealing 5 damage, it shouldn't be hard. I guess I might as well spend a red crystal because I'm pretty soon going to play this for crystals, so... like that. This keeps all my units in good shape. For maybe this final assault on the dragon or something. Okay. So anyway, I take the 2 wounds. And I take 1 more wound. I don't know, I'm wondering if I should maybe be saving this for damage. But here we are. I'm not doing it apparently. And I heal 2 wounds with potion making. Alright, new skills. I should have looked at what's available. I don't have any blue, sadly. Or pure mana might be fun. What about Crushing Bolt? Siege attack 3? That'd be fun. If I still had concentration, I could just siege this guy. Well, here's a way to gain blue, and then I could use Power of Crystal's strong ability instead. Which, if you have enough crystals, does some pretty useful stuff. Right now I don't much need it, I think. Source opening, reroll a die. Next turn you can use an extra die and also gain a crystal. Sadly, there's not a lot in the source at the moment. Just a bunch of black I don't need. What about skills? This is when an enemy attacks and you assign damage to your hero, you can reduce a normal attack by 1 or a cold or fire attack by 2 the first time? Yeah. That might be something, I guess. I think gaining blue and white is kind of nice. I don't know. Maybe I'm overdoing it on the mana. It's like I'm looking at pure magic and be like, you know, I have a lot of attack, or I have a lot of mana of every color but blue, and this would be a way to spend a blue and a red to do 7 damage, for example, right? And I could get access to blue with this. What's still in my deck? I still have my big heal, don't I? Nope. Must play it sideways to hire the heroes or something? Oh. Actually, I'm not allowed to look right now, am I? It might be in my sparing power. Interesting. What I should do is look through my discard to find out if I have it. And I did play it sideways, okay. I just use like search your deck as like a shorthand for tracking your deck, but when there's face down cards under sparing power, you actually shouldn't know. How much white is left in my deck? 1. I guess it also shouldn't tell me because I don't know what's in sparing power. What's in my discard though? I spent both Swiftnesses and the Promise. So the white card left should be Mana Draw. Okay. There's white already in the source, so this would basically just be gaining like a blue token. I'm just like, I'd like to get to both of these guys, but I don't think that's realistic for a single round. It probably is using my units, actually. Well, you know what? In that case, let's take Power of Crystals. Ugh. My idea, though, was to use it for its big heal and move while heading towards this keep. But actually, that's impossible because I could use it. If I took the skill that gives me a blue crystal, then I would have its strong effect give me a bit more, right? I could move 4 and then heal 1 to get rid of this wound in my hand. I would have to use the motivation to do that to get me the green token while also keeping a blue and a green crystal. Then I have to use the white mana on something. Probably Mana Draw would be in hand, I guess. I could turn this black into, I don't know, 2 blue or something? 2 green, I'm not sure. And then still take the white from the source if I wanted. So let's give this a try. I don't know, I feel like I'm still overdoing it on healing, but have I blocked a single attack all game or just taken them all to the face? I kind of like that style. Dummy's going a bit quicker this time, but so am I. So my plan here was to use this for a blue crystal and a white token. And also use my motivation. Yeah, there's the white card, okay. And then spend the green token on the Power of Crystals to move 4 and then also heal 1. So I use that to move into here. And I have this white crystal, which I'm pretty sure I should use here to give myself any useful mana in the source. And it's just a question of what color do I want now and next turn for the Dragon Assault. Probably red, right? Maybe even green, but I don't want it now. Also, I've got a ton of red crystals. So they're assigning me 2 wounds. There's not a lot I can do about that. I could I don't know. I could block 8, but it doesn't seem like a good idea. I have Tranquility in hand anyway. So just take the 2 wounds. Come up with 4 damage like this? Is that crazy? I kind of like having Determination in hand, because block 5 might be important against a brown monster attack. So I could play 2 cards sideways instead of powering this. But I'd rather have the maximum amount in hand to deal with the dragon coming up. I don't know. I mean, I guess the cards that I play this turn, I'm kind of getting... No, I'm not getting them back. There's nothing... Oh, I forgot. I'm actually supposed to hide this under Sparing Power at the start of the turn. Whatever. It was a wound. Oh, I'm not supposed to look at it either. I can't actually pick them up as a stack. That's so weird. They don't stack together. Okay. Yeah, so cards that I play I'm not getting back next turn. So I think I want to keep as much in my hand as I can. And I might as well keep the Tranquility as well in case I happen to have some green mana lying around. Oh, right. All this to say, what color should I gain from my white? Well, the only mana I need right now is red, and I'll be happy enough to have red next turn. So let's... What's red? 5? 5. Let's gain 2 red for this mana draw. And spend this for 4. And now I know next turn there's red mana as well as the white. Okay. Seems alright. Error. Alright. Who knows what it was? Just global unknown. Alright, so can we, at this time, handle the dragon? Hey, why won't you give me my... Is it because I picked up these cards? Oh, it must have just automatically given me the cards that were under there, maybe? Because I didn't have these wounds a minute ago. Okay, they were wounds. Boo. Okay, so he's mad about how I touched those cards, I guess. Fine. So can I handle the dragon here? Like, I think so. 5, 10, 12. Like, I should definitely be able to come up with 16 damage. It's just a question of, like, how much I can block. Okay, well, let's hope I don't get knocked out. Hit me. I'm clearly not killing him before attacks, so just show me the attacks. This guy twice, huh? Okay. Seems manageable. I mean, I could power the Determination to block one of them. Which saves me like 4 wounds, because that's how much they're attacking for. And that seems like a productive thing to do. Now, let me just count up the damage to make sure. We have 12, right? I need 4 more? Well, that could be like Improvisation powered by red. Discarding a move. There you go. That's all my attacks. And so I'm just shy of blocking, huh? What if I use the Guardian Golems to block instead? Could I come up with enough attack somehow? I don't think that makes any sense. Because I need the same total amount of attack and block, and they're just as good at both. Right. If I use... What if I use these both as block? 12 and 4 is 16. Actually, this works, doesn't it? So this is a block 5. This is a block 5. Takes care of both of those. Then we have attack 12 and 4 is 16. So we don't get to heal the wounds after all. But we don't have to take any more wounds. And blocking a single attack is saving me 4 wounds, so it seems clearly worthwhile. Yeah, I'm in favor. It's too bad I'm missing the heroes for heal 4, but I needed the attack more. I wanted to get rid of these dragons, you know? Alright, end turn and level up, I guess. We picked up 9 fame and 2 reputation. That should help. Yeah, they don't even hate me anymore. They maybe heard some bad rumors, but nobody knows if they're true. Alright, and there's nothing I can legally do this turn except... Well, I could rest. No, I can't. I could... It doesn't matter. I might as well call end of round. I could wait for Dummy to do it, but there's no benefit to waiting, so I won't. I have space to hire more units. Yep. Okay, there go the night tactics, and in the next video, we'll do day 3 and probably night 3. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.